Alrighty, y'all. Let's get the party started. What the heck? It's 2025 already, and I want to make this video about my small business 2024 recap. Welcome back to Bodywork with Bree, and let's just get straight to business, okay? I divided all my categories, all my topics. That way I can stay organized and on top of it. So before I get into detail, I'll just go based off of my notes and then move forward. So I'm gonna do a recap of like a mixture of business and personal. It's just gonna be a mixture of everything, and I'm just gonna walk us through it. 2024 was a lot about traveling. I would leave Houston very often, to the point where my clients would text or call me, or even my friends would be like, hey, are you in Houston? So let's start off with travel. I traveled to California, I believe 4 times. I want to say 5, but for sure I went to Cali 4 times this year. I have clients out there. I also went to Peru to study Thai massage. I went to Tulum and San Luis Potosí. I went to go pick up my neon sign. So that's travel. I did travel quite a lot in 2024, and it brought me a lot of happiness. Next subject, I have classes and events. What kind of classes and events did I host 2024? I'm really proud of the event that I hosted, the Houston Practitioners Mix and Mingle. It was a great turnout. I hosted it with Jenny, and that was fun. I also hosted a Friendsgiving for the same thing. It wasn't as successful as the Mix and Mingle, but it was still fun, and I built new friendships with new people. I also hosted a birthday recovery event for my birthday, so it was basically, actually I have a recap video. It's my most seen video on YouTube, almost 3,000 views. Go check it out. I'll have it in the link below or somewhere right here. Basically, it's like all attendees would get sauna, red light therapy, ice plunge, and massages. So that was my birthday recovery party. I also hosted partner stretch class. I think I hosted, I don't know how many I hosted. And I also hosted a cumbia class. I hosted 2 classes with my brother. So I hosted a handful of events this year. Next topic, new ventures. So for my new ventures, as I was going through my stuff, I noticed, I kind of did a lot. So to begin with, I wrote my first ebook this year, How to Accomplish Your First Back Bend. It's October themed, and it's super, super cute. I also started to offer chair massage services to corporate companies. So that was fun. I started offering memberships to my clients. That's something that I've never done before. So it was a good experiment. And I started offering one-on-one mobility training. I also started to teach a cheer class. I started teaching them stretching to get them more flexible. So I'm still with them every Wednesday. I also started to post up at a run club, Rare Breed Run Club. And not only do I post up like my massages, I also run with them. So, work before running and then working after. Like, it's a good experience. I also started working at Hormesis. It's a location where I hosted my recovery birthday party. So that's that. And I started to record podcasts on YouTube. So I haven't fully announced the podcast, but I do have a couple episodes out already. I recommend for you guys to check it out and subscribe. What inspired me to start my podcast? Honestly, I've always wanted to do a podcast. I have this will of sharing people's stories and upbringings and perspectives in life. And I figured, what better way than to, introduce and experiment with my own community. So I'm excited to thrive more in that. One more thing for new ventures. I bought an embroidery machine with my dad. So we've been playing with our new embroidery machine, and I'm excited to offer and print different things and see where that takes us. let's go into content. So for Instagram, I ended 2024 with 2,539 followers. I posted a total of 63 reels and an additional 26 posts. For TikTok, I ended with 412 followers and 56 posts. For YouTube, I ended the year with 84 subscribers and 8 videos. For Mom's Instagram, she ended with 112 followers and she posted 5 reels and 3 posts. And for the Embroidery HTX Instagram, we ended with 26 followers and we have 2 reels. So the next subject, I want to talk about special shout outs, specific people that I hold them special in my heart for 2024. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to David McMullen. He's the owner of McMullen Gym. I've been at this gym for 2 years and super grateful for him allowing me to be here and letting our friendship develop into a partnership and to now expanding our vision and our goals for the next couple of years with this gym. Also, he's helped me a lot with behind the scenes and helping me with ideas and execution. So shout out to you, homie. Another shout out I want to give is Elva. She is my business mentor. She helped me level up my business. I met up with her maybe like 3 or 4 times this year and she always likes to fire up my ass. So because of her, I met my CPA and I met my payroll people. So now I feel like I have a team and stuff that I'm overwhelmed to take care of. They just take care of it for me. And also because of what she's taught me, I had the capability to work with pro athletes and keep them consistent in their recovery. Up next, we got Talia. For being an amazing first employee, she was like a sponge, learned so many things from me. It was my first time hiring and she was very patient with me. What is the best part about your job?
The best part about my job would most definitely be my boss. She's very much a millennial boss. She's super understanding. Hardly will ever say no to anything.
So yeah, I had a great year to learn what it is to be a boss. And also having my mom shadow me after she graduated from massage school. Oh yeah, the next person is my mom. So grateful for my mom because she re-inspired me in my own craft. She was just so her energy was just so young, so childlike as soon as she graduated, and it was just so beautiful to see and witness and be part of that journey with her, and it made me fall in love with my craft even more. So yeah, just major shout out for my mom. Not only for that, but just for the person that she is. She's such a nice person. She's so kind. Everyone always has something good to say about her, and it's funny because everybody wishes that my mom was their mom. And I think this year was the year that I realized, I actually felt this year that, wow, my mom is that mom, you know? So I'm so blessed that God chose us for each other. I can feel our friendship and our connection grow and get stronger. And yeah, I'm so grateful for mi madre. And since she did graduate from a massage therapy school and she's mostly Spanish based, she also helped me expand on Spanish speaking clients. So shout out to you, mommy. Another shout out I want to give is Chris Muevo. Chris Muevo. I hired him as my calisthenics coach earlier this year, and even though we only trained for about 3 or 4 months, I learned so much from him. I was able to finally get my very first pull-up, so that's a major win for me. Shout out to Chris and all of his knowledge. I also want to give a shout out to Abstract. Abstract was my new home for jiu-jitsu this year. I was able to compete for the first time, and it was an amazing experience. They also let me set up at their gym a couple times, so shout out to them. Cali people. I cannot forget about my Cali people. I want to give a major shout out to Aesthetics by Grace and L3 Collective Wellness for allowing me to set up at their shop. Grace is a body sculptor and she has her own location in Hesperia. She always lets me see clients there. And L3, Renee and Mel also allow me to set up see clients at their shop at La Abra. So I have 2 locations to work out of California, and I'm so grateful that I have beautiful, amazing entrepreneur friends that give me the space to do so. Also want to say thank you to Anita Bonita and Ray Balloons and your local dough dealer from Cali. Anita Bonita, we hosted a vision board party with Aesthetics by Grace last year, so that was super fun. Dreamy Ray Balloons, Bernice, just my bestie. She's just an overall amazing friend. Cannot ask for a better friend. And also your local dough dealer, not only is she a beautiful human being, beautiful energy, but she also makes magnesium sprays. So I have a whole bunch from her. And yeah, another shout out to my cousin Sarita from Mexico for getting me my neon sign.
What is going on? ¿Crees que se den cuenta?
Hazle poquito.
Es que, Sarita, siempre que me junto con Briana termino en este tipo de situaciones. Primero la comida. ¿Qué estamos viendo? Ya. Pero deja de grabar. Y esta.
El del nudo.
A una de una de todas. ¿Cómo van?
Como changuitas.
Las 4 de la mañana. 4. Qué bonitas horas. Qué bonitas horas. Equipo Good job, team. Great work. Mira, velo.
Maribel, my mom's instructor, she invited us to Peru, and that's how I was able to go to Peru. I also took a couple continuing education courses from her. Speaking of Peru, thank you to Pablo. He's our amazing instructor. And lastly, Alex and Ashley from Hermesis for allowing me to set up at their new location, and it's been a lovely journey. Next topic, I want to talk about gratitude. I specifically want to thank all my clients this year, repeating and new. You guys have trusted me, therefore trusted my team, and I could not have asked for better clients. You guys are amazing. You guys trust me, and because of you, I'm able to be a successful small business owner. So thank you so much for your support. I want to talk about major takeaways from 2024. I have 3, and I just want to be real honest. I just want to share like the raw, honest truth with you guys. This year was all about learning how to be a boss, and although I enjoyed the experience, after I reflected on 2024, I've realized that I don't think it's for me at the moment. I gave it a try. It was so much fun, and I'm incredibly grateful. I just have other dreams and ambitions that I want to accomplish that only involve myself, and I can't pour into them while I'm pouring to a whole team. So I've decided to let go of my team, and you heard it here first. I didn't decide to let go of my mom, but we have made the decision, or she's made the decision that yeah, that's what's happening in 2025. But we can talk more about it. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I'm actually excited for her. So yeah, I realized that, you know, being a boss was fun and it's cool and all, but it's time for me again to focus on myself. So yeah, 2025, I'm going into my business by myself. Number 2 is time management is everything. Balancing 2 locations, mobile services, events, and family things. Life has taught me to prioritize exercise, and stay organized. Also with time management, even though I did have an assistant and she would help me take some time away from my hands, it's like pros and cons of having a team, because whenever I don't have a team, I feel overworked and stressed and I don't have time for anything. And when I do have a team, she's able to free up some of my time. So it's like, it's a give and take. So we'll see how this year pans out. Last but not least, this is, I think, the most important one. Sometimes things don't go as planned, and that's okay. For example, the last time that I went to Cali, I had a mental breakdown the night before my flight. Why? Because I barely got booked. I essentially felt like I was wasting my time and my money going out there. And I actually did end up losing money. I didn't make a profit from the last trip. So when I was having my mental breakdown, my friend basically put me on check and he told me to stop feeling sorry for myself and to make the best out of it. So I did. And because I wasn't booked, and I had the trip for like 5 or 6 days. I only worked like 2 days and I had so much free time. But you know what? During that time, I accomplished a childhood dream that I've always wanted. I skated at Venice Beach because I had so much free time, and I just did what my heart felt called to do, and my heart was full in that moment. Experiencing that literally healed something within me, and that couldn't have happened if I was fully booked. Also, with all the spare time, I was like, let me just focus on my newsletter. And I was like, okay, let me write about back bends, how to get your first back bend, and do these stretches, and this and that. Well, what the heck, this is a lot. Let me just turn it into an ebook. And because of that, I sold my very first ebook. During my Cali trip, I finished about 90% of it. When I got back to Houston, all I did was take pictures and videos and did the last touches. And it's October themed and it's so cute, and that couldn't have happened. I wouldn't have been able to spark into a new creativity or a new project if it wasn't for all the spare time that I had in Cali. So basically what I learned is, when things seems like they're going wrong, don't dwell on it. Just basically make the best out of it. So last but not least, I do want to talk about my goals for 2025, just a little bit, just so I can put them out in the air and let you guys know. I have 2 major goals for 2025. First is podcast and YouTube. I want to post weekly, and I want to embark on this journey of YouTube and podcasts and sharing stories and sharing my insights, sharing perspective, sharing my life basically. And my other goal, my major other goal is, I haven't announced it on social media yet, but you guys heard it here first. I have a shuttle bus and I want to convert it into a mobile spa. So I will be sharing the journey of all of that. I am so excited, and I'm locking in 2025 to make sure that the mobile spa is priority. A couple other goals that I have is, I want to read more books. I want to read at least maybe 1 book a month. I want to talk about it. My sisters and my cousins, we're actually doing a book club every month, so I'm excited for that. I also want to tap back into calisthenics. I want to make sure I stay on top of my health and wellness and mobility. I also want to focus on hosting more classes and events. I want to kind of pull away from doing one-on-ones, like 1-hour massages and stuff like that. One-on-one clients, maybe work just 2 or 3 days a week and host more events this year. I'd rather have a full class setting versus one individual at a time. And last but not least, I want to rebrand. Nothing crazy, but I do want to add more into my craft, into my career, and I want to rebrand to a name that suits me better. And just a little bit, but nothing crazy. Other than that, I think that's it. I hope that everybody had a lovely 2024 year. I know we all go, not all of us, but a lot of us do go through seasonal depression of, I didn't do nothing and I didn't accomplish my whatever and this and that. And honestly, there's no point of feeling sorry for yourself. And I think I did that a lot when things weren't going my way. And I'm so grateful for the friends that I have, because they'll be like, bro, get your shit together. Like, there's no time to cry when you got dreams to build. And another takeaway that I recently learned is don't put your dreams in the hands of another person. Those are your dreams, so do everything in your power for you to accomplish them. Then if someone else wants to help you pursue them, with open arms I'll receive them, right? But I need to stop playing victim mentality, and I need to take accountability and do everything in my willpower to live my best life, bro. Like I want to live a thriving, beautiful, peaceful, financially stable life. So 2025, my year of locking in. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for hearing me. Thank you guys for being in my journey. Don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 100 subscribers. And let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. Bye. Happy 2025.